something.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not
this whole time I thought I had my fucking microphone on.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
So yeah, I have Antonio Brown and he's gonna fail. I still had Cooper, so I gave him away for Brown.
It was on display there, wasn't it?
At Kareem Hunt off of free agency gave him up for
Could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Yeah.
The start less
donkey
than
up, donkey down.
Face a second and long. A shotgun snap for Keenum. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And I busted a bunch of trades. That's how I ended up with my team being the way it is.
Now they envision ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now here come the Raiders. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Brown. And this time not quite. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Cool.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release. says this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game.
At least I got rid of it.
And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does
points
feel
are points
when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And not a bad return. Here he goes to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Going with a free fire.
This drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Hit him with that under smoke.
Keenum to throw on second down. Sanders has it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. A look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they just held them to a field goal. So to them, that was an almost complete performance. Because, you know, when you really shut someone out.
I already played Pittsburgh.
But that's pretty darn good, isn't it?
When Antonio Brown on my team, and I beat them. I think Antonio Brown scored 3 touchdowns.
From the gun, it's Keenum. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley.
Hell yeah.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Damn, I didn't expect that.
That a loss of a yard.
That usually happens when I run towards Von Miller.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
That's me right there, number 13, Alvarado. Aha.
58 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that.
You got that juice, baby.
It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, yeah.
On second down, here's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score. And the Raiders add on to their lead. That's why you got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I'll guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires. On the first quarter of action. 10-zip our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Keenum. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance?
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Room to run inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Down, blue 80. Use right.
Carr now on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This will be caught inside the 10. Now Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now Keenum. And the Raiders have got him. Ever Griffin. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Putting that motherfucker down.
They're not getting much generated.
See that shit.
Gotta figure it out.
It's tough because this defense seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Ooh, I mean, just
Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun snap for Keenan. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense.
No play action.
Played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Wide open receiver complete. They give him a gain of 38.
Should went for a left juke instead of hip arm.
There will always be a place
Oh, it went straight in.
Marching the ball downfield.
Let's see. Another slant route. Bucket.
Strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Now Carr. Caught on the slant. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What the fuck?
Pass interference. Offense.
What?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
All right.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action.
Let's see what we do now. Angle smash.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not much space for receivers to run through.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
Hey, I call that a win. Got some points, no turnover.
The lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Ooh, hell yeah. Another interception. 3 1/2. Hell yeah. Fucking donkeys. Fuck the donkeys.
Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. To throw, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on.
Still got it.
Yes.
It's all good.
When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Carr to throw on second down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Carr now to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Von Miller in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will swell the lead to 16. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack, there was a little consternation there. We out of field goal range, and we can be able to get 3.
2019 season.
Right and gave them exactly what they needed.
And we were whooping these donkeys.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. As now we send you out to Orlando.
We're already in Las Vegas over here.
Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape. as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory.
And fuck the Queefs and the Chokers.
From there, we head east to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens.
Odell Beckham on this one yet.
Was the final score. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. The Jaguars still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In our game, it's been the play of Derek Carr that's led the way. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gardner.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders.
They're talking about my player, but showing highlights of the other team's player. What the
fuck? The second half is now underway, and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Let's get this fucking running game going. Shit.
Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They run again on first down, Lynch. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Easy, kill.
On second down, it's Bell. And a penalty flag down as he gets
only
about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So that one will be accepted. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Go, Chief. Down. Blue 80.
Throwing his car on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15.
Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah.
Deep in Denver territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They'll run with Lynch, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now after the play, oh, it's Marshawn Lynch who appears to have been shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Carr. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Down. Blue 80.
Here's Bell. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Get set. You ready? Right now.
Hard to throw for it on 4th down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Von Miller in there to drop him. And his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the...
Emmanuel Sanders, 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 93 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. A give to Bell. Again, he finds an opening. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On the counter, here's Bell. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Now Bell. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Oh!
In the air, now it's intercepted.
Ain't that about bitch? Nah, Derek Carr would stop.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And he'll go on the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Tough first half for him, able to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back live here now in Salt Lake City. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. On second down, here's Keenum. Finds Jim Butt over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not gonna get...
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
These niggas got caught slipping.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The give is to Bell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now, 180. 808. 808.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
He's got this complete to Marcel Aitman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And they've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Down, 280.
This is Bell. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But then you get to sit here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun.
If they actually push
a really nice game right there on
no.
1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Chad, I need a touchdown.
Carr gives to Richard, and he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Get down, 180.
Here's Bell. Bell so light on his feet. And he's in.
Touchdown, Raiders.
The season 2nd of the game. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Important extra point up and through, and these guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now Keenum. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail.
We're gonna close the shit out. We're gonna close it out right. Try to intercept this motherfucker one more time.
Perfection, but way better than it hits the ground, instead going to an opposite color jersey.
Now it's Keenan. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Keenan now to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off.
What'd I say? One more interception.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll pitch it out to Bell. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a short gain here down to the 22. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
93.
Now they'll try the sweep with Bell.
Aw, nigga got in my fucking way.
Just inside the 20. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Carr. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1,
Already, they
2,
can't
3,
stop the
4
more
sacks
fucking
given
time.
up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
I get run all the time with the ball in my hand.
Carr to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric.
I was actually going to make it there, too. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Donkey ass still ain't doing shit.
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep this. It ended up costing them.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
It wasn't an interception.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of
About to
savage.
get it, though.
But correct. No pitch. It's incomplete that time. Another throw on
Come on,
2nd
bruh.
down, and this one incomplete as
Not
well.
dropping the easiest
That's
ones.
incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Has several bad decisions. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Fuck the
The
Donkeys.
interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5
Raider
picks at
Nation
this
for
point. You gotta be
life,
thinking, is it something
nigga.
between the ears?
I
For
think a
life.
confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Well,
bottom line, though, it comes
hit
back
that
to
like
the guy
button,
throwing them.
subscribe.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one,
Don't keep
Charles.
getting
Points,
these wins.
they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come
Don't keep
by.
uploading Madden,
But it was
NBA,
fun, wasn't it?
Black
Because
Ops,
both teams finding ways to
FIFA.
click.
Pretty soon,
And you know,
I have
people who love this
FIFA.
game, they also love
But I haven't
baseball
recorded
games
yet.
that are 14
We'll
to
start.
11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
But Raider Nation 4 Live, fuck the donkeys.
So for the home team here, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans.